It's with the lowest polling averages will debate at 5 p.m. Eastern. A hunt underway for a man Shreveport police believe shot and killed an officer last night.
Received a call about 9:14 p.m. of a prowler suspicious person at a home. Apparently the guy inside the home was armed with a weapon and was threatening to harm people inside.
Corporal Marcus Hines, officials believe they know who the suspect is, and Egypt unveiling a major extension of the Suez Canal. Fox News, we report, you decide.
There's more to Fox News Radio than meets the ear. Go behind the headlines and join the conversation on the hottest stories of the day on the Fox News Radio Facebook page. Be a part of the Fox News Radio Facebook fan community. Post comments and tell us your opinions. See behind-the-scenes photos and videos and post your reactions to the stories that matter to you. Click the like button on Facebook and connect with breaking news and features like Fox in the Fast Lane, House Call for Help, and more. Go to facebook.com/Fox News Radio.
Weeknights, we're busting out a brand new lineup. First, market fraud, government abuse, corruption. At 5, nothing's off limits on money with Melissa Francis. Then, from bloated bank fees to consumer scams. At 6, Jerry's exposing the issues impacting your wallet. Plus, get smart market insight and trusted analysis you won't find anywhere else. At 7, Lou Dobbs is all business. And the first and last name in business, Cavuto, shedding light on the biggest stories making headlines at 8. Only on the Fox Business Network, giving you the power to prosper.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
This is a public notice. Local residents can now save thousands of dollars on their next car, truck, or SUV. It's not a tent sale, because no tent is big enough to hold this many cars. It's OcalaForSale.com. Say goodbye to sticker shock. OcalaForSale.com has thousands of vehicles with no stickers at all. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust-proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Chip, what do you like best about summer?
Going to the beach, hanging around the pool, and let me guess, driving a new Ford.
Right on all 3 counts. In celebration of summer, Ford Lincoln of Ocala and Village Ford of Bellevue are inviting people in to take the Ford experience and witness firsthand all the style, innovation, and dependability that make up America's favorite brand at unbeatable prices.
Not to mention 0% for 72 months, plus no payments until fall. Could it get any better?
How about for taking the Ford experience, you'll receive a jumbo beach bag stuffed with summertime fun, and with the purchase of a new Ford...
Let me guess, you get to select from these cool summertime gifts in the showroom. Maybe the grill. The smoker.
Get the Ford Lincoln of Ocala or Village Ford of Bellevue today for their unbeatable summer sales event and take the Ford experience. Grab a beach bag full of fun.
Start off at FordofOcala.com or MyVillageFord.com. I don't know, the grill, maybe the mini fridge.
Not all buyers of vehicles qualify for 0 for 72 months financing, nor no payments until fall. Restrictions apply. See dealer for complete details.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first and third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you.
5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Just look outside, unless you are outside. Look how beautiful that looks. Just a beautiful morning.
It is
gorgeous. And take advantage of it, because it's a reprieve from all the rain we've been having, but it looks like we've got rain after today, which we thought was going to be today.
Yeah.
But yesterday and today turned out to be the weekend we should have taken.
That's right.
Right? We should have taken. Galen Unold's on the phone. I'm sorry? Oh, I thought you said something.
No.
Good morning, Galen. How you doing?
I'm doing well, Larry. Good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Good.
And, Larry, I hope it doesn't rain because on Saturday, because I'm blaming you.
I heard that. I heard you were going to blame me.
You will get the full blunt of my blame.
Let's see. What could I do to defend myself? I'm trying to think what I could do.
Make it not rain. You're the guy. You're the guy who dictates the weather. You tell me what it's.
You know, there is an app for that, so I'll do my best.
Yeah.
There probably is an app for that.
The Mother Nature
weather. Look, call George Bush. We know he controls the weather. Katrina was his fault.
That's right.
So, call George and have him bring the rain somewhere else.
There you go.
You know what I have to do? I have to drive to some of the lakes that were really notably, dried up. Because I bet you they're healthy looking right now.
Yeah,
I would hope so. I haven't heard. I have a friend who goes out to Orange Lake all the time. I'll ask him because he'll know if Orange Lake is up or down.
And that was
Orange Lake 3 years ago was way
right,
down,
right.
So.
But it was already making a comeback last year, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's been a wet summer. I mean, it really has. I mean. We were getting like 3 inches in a day, so
really
I'm
good
hoping
thing.
that helps the lakes and streams.
I hope so too. So do you know what
the rivers up in northern Florida were overflowing? So.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Do you know there's a place when Robin and I were doing the paintings for the Literacy Council, we went to a state park, and there was a river there. I can't remember the name of the state park, and we were up high on a hill. With a lonely goat herd singing,
yes,
"Lady, oh, the lady." No, I'm sorry.
It's a tuck-me.
But high up on this hill, Galen, there was a marker, and it showed the water level in the different years. I was saying, "You're kidding me."
Yeah.
That water came up this far?
It was taller than us.
Cool?
It was so high. It was unbelievable.
Higher than us, taller than us.
It was really up, and it went back to the early 1900s, right? The lines.
Yeah.
But it showed you, and some of them were like 2000, whatever, the year 2000 or something.
Exactly.
So the rivers must really fluctuate a lot.
Yeah, they always do. Oh. Yeah, that's interesting. It's good stuff.
Anyway, and there was a bridge at this one, a footbridge, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Which means the water just about reached the footbridge.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the name of it now.
Remember.
I can't because I like that place. It was so pretty.
Galen, do you know what your topic is today?
No.
Oh, good.
No.
Good. Well, let me tell you what it is, first of all, and then I'll ask you about the blood.
Thank you, Larry. I appreciate that. I like to be involved.
The topic is
have some information.
The topic.
We're talk about.
The topic is I'm going to tell you, because I'm psychic, about a piece of art that you are about to see. That that you will love. You will love this piece of art. So A, I'm predicting you're going to see it. B, I'm predicting you're going to love it. And C, I'm going to predict that you're going to be emotional about this piece of art that cost $750,000.
$750,000.
Yes.
Well, Larry, in the art circles that I hang out in, that's not very expensive.
Well, that's true. That's true.
I mean, maybe for you in your art circle, that's expensive. But for me in my art circle, that's not very expensive.
But this piece of art is something you will...
That's just like a good bottle of wine.
So I'm just telling you that I know for a fact you're going to see this. I know for a fact you're going to like it. And I know for a fact you're going to get emotional. And I'm sure I'll see it as well. And so will Robin. I'll tell you what it's called at this point, and then we'll ask you about the blood. It is called De Oppresso Liber. You will be seeing this piece of art called De Oppresso Liber.
The oppressed book? The book of the oppressed.
I'll tell you what it is in a second. That's my tease. All right. So tell me about the blood supply. Did you hear that lady helping out to build his house? Did you hear this story about the lady building the house? Not the lady, but this ministry, these people?
Yes. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Isn't that a wonderful story? I mean, think about it. I mean, when you donate blood, it's in the same category, as helping somebody have a new home. Isn't that in the same category of just good things? Like God has a line. These are the good things. These are the bad things.
Yeah, right? And again, I think we live in a community. I sometimes think we're fortunate enough to live in a community that really gets it in a lot of ways. When we find somebody that needs help, we're usually there. So I'm proud of that. I'm proud to live in Ocala. I'm proud this is my home, and our blood donations show up for that too. I mean, it's not just LifeSouth, but it's One Blood as well. I mean, when you look at the number of donors we have per capita, it's one of the highest in the state and one of the highest in the country. So, the last I heard, and I haven't gotten any numbers from One Blood in a long time, but almost 20% of our population gives blood. So that's really significant when you think about the national average being about 5%. So that's something to be very, very proud of, and I certainly am, and I'm very thankful for it as well. I'm thankful to be a part of it, and I'm glad this show helps that number increase every day.
And you always bring up the students, how the students are always there to give blood, and you always rely on them, and that's what this Ocala United is. It's a youth ministry made up of high school and college students, and it's just absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, and it's a great thing, and I think you could never be too young to learn what giving back is, and being a part of the community. And it's, when I was growing up, kids were, well, all right, if you want to come, great. If not, no big deal. We weren't a part of a lot of these things. I'm Generation X, but now, our kids are involved in every aspect of what we do as parents and adults, and I think that's going to help in the long run.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. Yeah, it's a learning thing, just like these kids that are helping build this house.
Yeah,
and you need to be. You're right. It is a learning thing, and we need to teach these things.
And we need
to show our children that this is what we do. This is how we're supposed to act.
Absolutely.
And it should be something that's in the dark. It should be brought to the light.
Oh, their pictures should be. I think we should take a vow not to publish the pictures of the names of murderers, and instead publish and announce the names of the kids who are doing really wonderful things. Glorify those people, not the other people.
Exactly.
Agree. And we're all victim of it. Because we always want to know who the outlier is, and there's everyday people who give every day, whether it's the, tithing at your church and how your church gives back to the community, or giving to the Literacy Foundation, or, the 100 other things that you guys are a part of. All of that creates the fabric of our community, good, bad, or indifferent. And,
sure does.
And there's so many businesses that do that, and you never hear a thing about it. And I think it's a shame, but I also believe that's the right thing.
Well said. Well said.
Those kinds of things. So.
All right. So how's the blood supply? Did you say it already? And I forgot.
We're okay. We're okay. It's we're still stuck right there at about a 3.5 day blood supply. I did ask me how do we figure that out, and this was yesterday. It was a pretty interesting conversation. They're like, "Hey, I heard you on the radio." I couldn't remember what I talked about. They said, "What do you mean by a 4-day blood supply?" I'm like, "Oh," and what we do is we calculate what LifeSouth ships to the hospital every single day. On an average day, 7 days a week, we can calculate that out. We can forecast that out. We can predict that. And that's how we get the number of days we have. So on the average day, LifeSouth ships just under 900 red cells to its hospitals. And that's where the number comes from. So we have to collect over 900 units a day to meet our daily blood supply.
There's an absolute formula.
Wow.
There you go.
All right, so the break is coming
and they're
up.
like, that's a lot. And I'm like, not really. We service over 125 hospitals up southeast.
Gosh.
So,
the blood report from Galen and LifeSouth is brought to you by Penn Flooring, providing quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Stop in and visit their spacious showroom. See what you can do to remodel your home from the floor up. They are at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the McKay-Williams Bridge. Thank them for sponsoring LifeSouth and Galen Unold. We're taking a break. When we come back, I'm going to tell you about this artwork, Galen. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Sunshine mixing with clouds today. Watch out for a thunderstorm during the afternoon and evening hours. High today 88 to 92. Then partly cloudy overnight, low 73 to 77. Times of clouds and sun tomorrow with a shower or thunderstorm popping up in the afternoon, the high 88 to 92. For Saturday, intervals of clouds and sun with a couple of showers and thunderstorms around in the afternoon, high 86 to 90. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
If you're anything like I was, the thought of getting older was the last thing on your mind. But here we are. For me, it started slowly. The lack of energy, never being in the mood. And when I was, I could never perform at my best. I tried the pills and other treatments with minimal results, and all but given up on my sex life. Then I found the doctors at New Male Medical Center. Wow, they made a new male out of me. Feel like I'm 25 again. I have renewed vigor, so much more energy, and no longer worry about my performance. New Male treated me like my situation was one of a kind, with a custom treatment plan that really works. I feel great. They can create one for you too. It does not matter if you suffer from low testosterone, erectile dysfunction, or just want to last longer. New Male will help you.
Call New Male Medical Center today at 352-404-4779. 352-404-4779. That's 352-404-4779. It will change your life. 352-404-4779.
Career Source Citrus Levy Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first and third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source Citrus Levy Marion and learn how they can help you.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 840-0750. That's 840-0750.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
We can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, join me every Monday at 10 for auto repair with personal care here on The Source.
Of course you do.
All right, 18 minutes after 8 o'clock. By the way, that was just Matt Gibbs on there. Matt Gibbs fixed my car yesterday. Thank you so much, Matt. And then he showed me something. I'm not even going to tell you what he showed me. He showed me and Robin something. He wants to tell you on Monday this amazing thing. So we'll just kind of leave it at that.
Great shop. I've taken my car there, so great shop.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I'm all about teasing today. So I'm teasing you about Matt's show on Monday. Now I'm teasing you about a piece of artwork that Galen is going to see. Are you ready for me to reveal
and again, it's on the low end. It's on the low end price wise for my art surplus.
Right.
Because go ahead, Larry, with your lowbrow art.
Because the artwork you're familiar with is millions of dollars.
Yeah, we're more in the Monets.
Rembrandt.
This is a $750,000 piece of artwork. That's how much it costs.
Again, is that including a frame, Larry, or is that just the art?
This piece is called...
A good frame can run you $200 with a good piece of glass in there.
Oh, yeah.
This piece is called The Appresso Liber. The Appresso...
Do you imagine paying that much for a painting? I mean, buy the poster. It's $2.50.
Right.
I mean, goodness gracious.
Okay, the Appresso Liber, which I might be mispronouncing, is Latin. So I don't know how to pronounce Latin. What it translates to mean is to free the oppressed.
Free the oppressed.
To free the oppressed. It is the motto of the Green Berets.
Oh.
Okay. So now you're getting closer to figuring out what this is.
Okay.
As soon as you figure out what it is, let me hear you. I'll tell you this. It is life and a half. So it is the size of humans times a half, or plus a half, I guess you would say, right? Life and a half.
Well, John Wayne was the greatest Green Beret of all time. I mean, well-decorated Green Beret.
Was he really?
No, he was in a movie.
Okay.
He was never even in the military.
He was never?
So.
Oh.
No, he wasn't in the military.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay.
No.
This is a statue. What I'm talking about is not a painting, it's a statue. It was on a float which traveled in New York City down 5th Avenue north from 23rd Street to 56th Street. It was dedicated in a ceremony by Vice President Joe Biden and Lieutenant General John Mulholland, who is the commander of U.S. Army Special Operations Command and formerly a commander of Task Force Dagger during the initial days of the war in Afghanistan. The statue that you will see, Galen, so will I,
Okay.
was temporarily located in the West Street lobby of One World Financial Center in New York City, opposite Ground Zero. On October 19th, 2012, it was moved. It was moved to the front of what we call the Freedom Tower.
Oh, my.
The inscription at the base of the sculpture bears its actual name, America's Response Monument.
Oh, my gosh, you're giving me chills.
Are you ready for this? Do you remember the sculpture that was between the old World Trade Center buildings? It's now part of the monument, I guess, or the memorial.
Yes.
It was no, I think they brought it to Battery Park, but it was horrible.
It was a globe.
It was a globe.
Yeah.
It didn't mean anything to any.
Yeah. Would it have the bands around? No, that was another one.
It didn't mean anything to anybody. People looked at, what is that?
I remember that. Yes, yes.
This commemorates the actions of U.S. Special Operations Forces in the first few weeks of the war in Afghanistan, and it was first unveiled in a public in a Veterans Day parade in New York City on November 11th, 2011. So now you know, and since you know you're going to the Freedom Tower, you will see this statue, which is more appropriate than any other statue.
Yeah, we had to push back our trip to New York. Not going this December. Very disappointing.
When are you going?
Yeah, but hopefully next December. Couldn't go this December.
Okay.
So life gets in the way sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
It is the first public monument to honor United States Special Forces, although there is a monument commemorating the Green Berets on Meadows Memorial Field in Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
Okay.
And a piece of steel from the original World Trade Center is embedded in the base of this statue called the America's Response Monument. What else can I tell you about this?
I'll have to check it out.
The land on which the monument stands was donated by a private Wall Street firm who paid entirely for the land.
Wow.
So taxpayer money did nothing. You didn't have to worry about that, even though it should have. I don't see why anybody would have complained about that, but you know.
Yeah, it's like the 9/11 monument in Pennsylvania. Let's just get that done.
The $750,000 that it cost the sculptures to make this was all donated by private citizens, including survivors of the September 11th attacks.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
So go online, look up the America's Response Monument, or if you want, the Oppresso Liber. I guess that was the actual name, but the common name is America's Response Monument. Just like the actual name of World Trade Center 1 is World Trade Center 1 or WTC 1.
Yeah.
But everybody, and you kind of called this shot way back, Galen, everybody calls it the Freedom Tower.
Of course.
Because whoever the powers up to be didn't have the courage to call it officially the Freedom Tower.
No. Or keep
Well, I think they did it. They called it World Trade Center 1 because that's the actual address.
Right,
So,
I know, but
I
they
think so.
they named the Empire State Building a name. They could have given it a name.
Yeah. Well, they wanted to be politically correct and, try to.
By the way,
I don't know if
other
that's
countries,
it.
and
I don't
like that.
I'm kind of glad in a way that it's still the World Trade Center 1.
All right, well, don't get stuck on that.
It still does a shout out. All right, it just gives a shout out for what was there.
I got some more I want to tell you. Because you know that the whole structure, the tower included, the spire, whatever they call it, is 1,776 feet, right?
Yep.
In honor of
Correct.
1776. The deck itself, listen to this, the deck, the observation deck, begins at 1,362 feet, and the glass parapet extends to 1,368 feet. Those two numbers, the exact two heights of the north and south towers that fell.
Right.
Wow.
Right. I did know that.
And I did not know
They
what
did that intentionally.
Yeah, they did it intentionally, and I did not know what a parapet was. I had to look it up. For those, okay, so you, I don't know. I always think I don't know anything, but it's a barrier which is an extension of the wall at the edge of a roof. So there you go.
Oh, okay.
What else do I have here to tell you?
Like castles have parapets, if you think of it like that.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Those, with the kind that Rapunzel hung under and hung over and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
The World Trade Center has the Freedom Tower has 69 floors of office space. Below the site, there's a concourse with 55,000 square feet of retail space. The old World Trade Center buildings had retail stores underneath it, too. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, they did.
And they have connections to 11 New York City subways. I don't know how many connections you had before. And also to the PATH stations, the PATH trains. I don't know if you know what the PATH trains are.
I don't know what those are.
Do you know what they are, Galen?
Yeah, well, you could take, from what I understand, you can go on that train there and go all the way out on the Long Island Expressway. Never have to change trains.
No, the PATH trains go to Jersey.
No. Is that what it is?
Yeah, the PATH trains are the Jersey trains, yeah. It stands for something.
Why don't they just call it the Jersey train?
Port Authority something. PA is
probably. Probably just goes under the river.
Oh, right, the Hudson. So it's, Port Authority something Hudson.
Transit Hudson.
Probably. It goes under the Hudson. So that's what it does. It goes out that way toward TJ's house and all that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'll tell him when I speak to him next, ooh, you're traveling on the pasture.
I'm sure he knows it. And anyways, there's also access to the ferry terminal on the Hudson River, and I don't think they had that before. But anyway, so.
No, I know it's. I've seen the photos of it. I wanted to go and see it, but we're going to go next year. So.
And here's one little piece about the tower. It contains more than 40,000 metric tons of structural steel. The memorial and the museum contain 40,000 cubic yards of concrete. And to put that into perspective, that is enough to pave more than 200 miles of New York City sidewalks. And 200 miles of New York City sidewalks is about 4,000 New York City blocks. So there's more concrete in that one area right there in the memorial.
Gosh.
Pretty incredible. Incredible.
There you go. Also the water in the fountain and a lot of the water used in the building for things other than drinking water are collected in the from rain. They have a rain collecting device there.
Oh, how wonderful.
You know, when you see the skyline now with the Freedom Tower in it, it's back to being completed. You know what I mean? There's no hole anymore that was there whenever you looked at the cityscape and didn't see the World Trade Centers, and now the Freedom Tower's there. Have you seen it? You know what I mean?
I've seen it in pictures. I haven't been there. Robin's been there.
I haven't been there, but I know, but when you see the pictures, it kind of completes it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, but you know, it used to be with the old World Trade Center towers that it was kind of a barren place to be. It was not an exciting part of the city.
Yeah, no, it was very.
No,
barren.
it was not a it was not a. You could see the World Trade Centers from anywhere, so there was no real reason to go down there.
So the sculpture that you will see, is far better. In
the globe.
I have no appreciation of modern art, I think. Because every time I go to an art museum and there's something like that, it's like, why'd you take how much time, how much money to build this?
Yeah.
I don't get this.
That's why, Larry, our art circles are so vastly different.
That's right. I like the Elvis on black velvet paintings.
Who doesn't? I mean, those are classics now.
I like the Thomas Kincaids. I like the Peter Max.
Norman Rockwell.
You're still, you know,
I like the Norman Rockwells.
Blue Boy. I like the Blue Boy. He used to freak me out. Parents had that picture in their bedroom, and he freaked me out.
Oh my God!
Why in the world would you have that in your bedroom?
All right. Now you know which piece of art you're going to see.
Hey, we're at the Publix over at on 200 today, so out in almost to Citrus Line. So
there you go.
Come out and see us.
Go donate blood. Go to LifeSouth on the boulevard next to the Cascades in Denell, and they're closed, so don't go there anymore. Galen, thank you. Have a great day, and enjoy your preparation for a rainy Saturday.
No, you're going to take care of that. Thank you, Larry, for making it not rain. Bye, all.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. Top-ranked GOP presidential hopefuls are squaring off in primetime tonight.
10 candidates will be on stage with the final preparations underway here at the Quicken Loans Arena. We'll face questions from Megyn Kelly, Brett Baier, and Chris Wallace, as well as voters via Facebook, which is a co-sponsor of the debate. It marks the candidates' first real opportunity to seize the attention of large segments of the American electorate, most of which will not engage this process for many months still to come.
Fox's James Rosen in Cleveland. The 7 candidates with the lowest polling averages will debate at 5 p.m. Eastern. A hunt underway for a man Shreveport police believe shot and killed an officer last night.
Received a call about 9:14 p.m. of a prowler suspicious person at a home. Apparently the guy inside the home was armed with a weapon and was threatening to harm people inside.
Corporal Marcus Hines, officials believe they know who the suspect is, and Egypt unveiling a major extension of the Suez Canal. Fox News, we report, you decide.
There's more to Fox News Radio than meets the ear. Go behind the headlines and join the conversation on the hottest stories of the day on the Fox News Radio Facebook page. Be a part of the Fox News Radio Facebook fan community. Post comments and tell us your opinions. See behind-the-scenes photos and videos and post your reactions to the stories that matter to you. Click the like button on Facebook and connect with breaking news and features like Fox in the Fast Lane, House Call for Help, and more. Go to facebook.com/Fox News Radio.
Weeknights, we're busting out a brand new lineup. First, market fraud, government abuse, corruption. At 5, nothing's off limits on money with Melissa Francis. Then, from bloated bank fees to consumer scams. At 6, Jerry's exposing the issues impacting your wallet. Plus, get smart market insight and trusted analysis you won't find anywhere else. At 7, Lou Dobbs is all business. And the first and last name in business, Cavuto, shedding light on the biggest stories making headlines at 8. Only on the Fox Business Network, giving you the power to prosper.
Howdy, RL here for Dairy Queen. Spring is in the air, and so is the smell of meat cooking on our charbroiled grill. You want to treat yourself to one of our most excellent grilled chicken sandwiches or wraps, or maybe a foot-long all-beef chili dog, and wash it down with an Orange Julius fruit smoothie with many real fruit flavors. So come on down to Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
You've got a garden, and we've got a show for you called You've Got a Garden with your host, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. Carol Ann answers your questions about your flowers, your veggies, your grass, your trees, even questions about your bugs. And she's only on WOCA, so don't miss Carol Ann Baldwin and You've Got a Garden each Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on WOCA The Source.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com, Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com.